So basically what you're saying is not all cases.
Yeah, not all cases. In fact, I don't know if this is extreme in any sort, but the head of finances, basically the one person who's in charge of all the money that flows in and out of the entire casino is actually a woman.
It's
actually a very powerful position.
It's weird how we're surprised.
Yeah.
It's just that.
We're
all like,
we're all surprised.
what? Are you serious? No way. Prove it. Prove
Yeah.
it. Take a picture. I'll believe you.
I have a card in my pocket.
That's so funny. That's a good point to make, that we are going, ooh, ah, that.
No way.
Yeah.
Where does that say?
The casinos seem to be really well-rounded. We even have about half girls with the guys security guards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have, and
No, we have a security
we have a female security guard. Majority of them are males, but we do have a female security guard.
And we're also shocked at that because we don't see women do anything that's security related.
In fact,
You walk somewhere and you see a female doing something. Like, I got pulled over by a girl cop, and I was like, well, I was not expecting that. She was so hot. I talked quiet so she couldn't hear me, so she had to stay longer.
anyways.
Did you have a question?
Yeah.
So, like, growing up in Vancouver, you see more in the school system, like, female teachers?
They're caretakers. They're seen as moms,
Babysitters.
and especially in primary schools or elementary schools. You'll see mostly women teachers because of the fact that the kids are so young that they'd rather women would rather work with younger kids because it's seen as nurturing and better for them.
But that's not really sexism because most of those teachers choose that.
Well, yes, but it's also
They were growing up to have that role to take care of children.
Well, and just like with your job, the women are always a front counter because they're the ones dealing with the people. Women are supposed to nurture the people. Women are always supposed to make people feel comfortable, make them feel, that they're being served, And that goes with teaching too. Like, the women teachers, they, exactly what you said, that they are nurtured, they make the kids, the students, feel like, more comfortable, and because that's how they're taught to be more nurturing, more sensitive to them.
it feels like having another mom at school. That's what it's supposed to. You won't see most male teachers until you get into 5th or 6th grade.
4th or 5th or 6th grade, yeah.
And then actually high school and colleges is where most of the male teachers will be because you see more strict studies, and men are supposed to be strict and they're supposed to be by the book, and that's where we see mostly men.
Do you think the female teachers should be more assertive about sexism?
I think they should, but then again, it's how they're raised, it's how they're seen, and it's if they can do more work with kids and just show them, hey, this is not all you can do. You can be just as good as this person next to you. I think that would be better. And it's just the fact that
raise awareness.
Yeah.
But then if they enjoy it, then where are we to say that they need to be more assertive? They already enjoy their jobs.
That's a good point too.
Most teachers don't do it for the money.
I mean, teaching the children that, even teaching the male students that it's not okay to prejudge women in sexism.
Well, the thing is too, is I think ultimately speaking, I think women are more comfortable with children. I'm talking younger age children. I think women are just more comfortable, and I think men aren't as comfortable.
Well, you don't see any male kindergarten teachers because of the fact that you do have to be extremely personal with the kids.
There may be some out there.
Male kindergarten teacher.
That's
There are
very
some.
rare.
Yeah, there's some out there, but not that many. But now to say if that's sexism or not, I think that the sexism, the part of it that's sexism, is just the fact that
we're assuming.
Not that we're necessarily assuming, but that we expect women to know how to handle children.
That we're assuming that they can do better jobs.
Yeah. Whereas, it's basically like, okay, the man will take care of the child once he's been potty once the hard work is done, dealing with them being rowdy and having to be raised properly, then the man can take over.
Well, some guys that I know, they'll say, you can have the kid up till they're 3. Then after that, I'll take care of them. After they're potty trained, after they start talking, after they actually, you can play rough with them, and then I can play with them. Because of the fact that they don't think they can do any of that stuff.
Personally, I've said that. I personally have said that. First of all, I'm not a big fan of kids. I said, I'm being honest, I'm not a big fan of kids. And if I do ever plan to have kids, if I ever do plan to adopt children, because if I ever have kids, that's the only way I'm going to probably have a child, is if I adopt a child, I want to make sure that they're at least 3 or 4 years old. So they're still young, but yet they're already potty trained, and all the infant stuff is dealt with, you know what I mean? Well, you know,
After the terrible
and it's because it's the comfort level, you know, and I think that because women are taught to be caregivers, so women are going to be more comfortable with taking care of children, where men don't have that expectation, so men are more, what's the word I'm looking for, they're more intimidated, they're more unprepared, they don't really know how to take care of a baby. And I think that's the reason why I'm not comfortable with taking care of children. First of all, I mean, I grew up as an only child for 10 years. And then my older brother came around, and I didn't really help out because my mom stayed home and she just took care of him. So I didn't really have that learning experience of how to take care of, like, a child. So, but that's just